And here we go. Yep, there he is. And I see he's got the figurines down there. This man looks like he's got no sleep. It's a game I need to finish playing. Of course he's using the Xenoblade controllers. No big surprise there. Honestly, that's why I thought the name of the stage was gonna be called was just Gramps. And that would have been the funniest name for a stage we've had in Smash. Ooh, that looks nice. Yes, don't squish Gramps. We don't need a squish Gramps. As part of Challenger Pack 9, Pyra and Mythra join the battle.
レックスとホムラ光が2人セットで動いて共闘することも考えましたが、だけどこのゲームアイスクライマーのようなシンプルなものでやっと2人動かせるんですよね。このぐらいが8人対戦なら16人表示になりますね。アイスクライマーもかなり切り詰めてやっと動くのに、ホムラと光はファイターの中では最も複雑なデザインなのでは。見てください、この画数の差。デザインについてはかなりいい造形になっているとは思いますが、原作と少し異なるところがあります。ホムラはここが異なります。ストッキング時になって、
Yeah, they definitely had to make both of these characters quote unquote kid friendly. Because, you know, Smash is for
good boys and girls.
Yeah, I remember Sakurai talked about that, saying that they needed to make the design more appropriate for all audiences. Otherwise, the game wouldn't have received an E for Everyone rating. And that was what he was aiming for when he did release Smash, so not surprised that they did go with those outfits. You gonna show us what they are? I had a feeling they would include a color scheme based on that. Oh, swapping the colors! Nice! Ooh. Nice. Oh, I love that! Ooh. Oh my gosh, these colors are so good! Oh, and gold and silver colors? Wow. Oh, those look so nice! So Pyra's power and Mythra's speed. Mythra has slightly higher jumping power, but she also falls faster, I notice. Oh, so that's how the foresight works. Like, I had a feeling it wasn't going to be like any of her special moves, because I had a feeling that down special would be how you swap between the two. Also, I can't tell if they've lowered the size of Mythra's sword or not, but it does look smaller than it did in the original game. So it is like Pokemon Trainer, no disadvantages from choosing one over the other. Oh! That's a nice flurry attack. I didn't think they'd have one. I feel like Pyra, despite some of the lag she gets with her moves, is going to be higher tier than Mythra. But we'll see. It can also depend on how well they can her attacks can combo into each other. Like, Mythra's for sure will combo a lot easier since they have more or less end lag. So Mythra will be the one to rack up damage, but Pyra will be the one to KO earlier. Also, I love this remix, by the way. It sounds amazing. I was really looking forward to some of the remix we'd be receiving for the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 series. Mythra's gonna be all about racking up damage and stuff like that, whereas Pyra is gonna be all about, you know, just KOing the opponent. So Mythra will be the one you want to start the match with, dealing up damage to your opponent, and then when they receive enough damage, you switch over to Pyra and KO them. I'm curious to see how that affects her character after she throws it, because after she throws it, like, you definitely can move after using the move. Yeah, like that. So it makes me wonder if you can, like, can you use other moves while doing that? Like, but all she can do is, like, punch and kick and stuff like that for those moves?
復帰措置を遮るのにも使えますが気をつけて剣を投げているので上必殺技など驚く
Ah, so you can't use attacks when you don't have the sword.
空中ジャンプと空中回避で崖が届く時に
Oh.
一応反射もできます
Oh. Using Mythra's sword against her. Music from Torn of the Golden Country is in. That's like the #1 thing I was excited for, was music from Torn of the Golden Country, because the soundtrack from Torn is just amazing. I used it in my video where I reacted to them getting in the game, where I was like browsing Twitter and whatnot. Which just shows how much I love this game's soundtrack. It's amazing. It looks like it goes into a cinematic, but then goes back to the gameplay. So, technically, Pyra Mythra are the first DLC fighter to not have a full cinematic for their smash attack. Because every other DLC fighter we've received so far has had a full cinematic for their smash attack. But no, Pyra and Mythra are the first to not have one throughout the full smash. It's good they were able to implement Rex somehow into the moveset. I had a feeling that they were to be able to if Pyra and Mythra were the ones that were added as the character. I have a feeling one of them is definitely going to be a top tier and the other is going to be a mid tier. People are definitely gonna be checking out their like strengths and weaknesses and all that, and their combo potential and all that. Ah, so Sakurai is a Pyra man. Sakurai likes the fire and the flames. Oh. コピーする手間や自分で選べない必殺技である分攻撃力を上乗せしているわけです。That's an interesting fact I did not know. ちなみにホムラの場合、最大ためにもなるとこんなにも高くなります。Okay, that's an interesting fact. Glad I know that now. I love watching Sakurai play his own game. There's just something about watching a game developer play their own game that's like so special. Because it's something you don't really get to see often, but at the same time, when they do play, it's just like, you get this feeling that you never gotten before. Like, I remember when I watched Mr. Yabuki play ARMS back at, I believe it was E3, I forget exactly when it was, but I remember so many people watched that, and after watching him, so many people wanted to get the game just because of how well the developer was playing. Like, it was so unexpected. So it is just like the ARM Spirit board where old spirits are also getting on. I'm kind of excited to see who the legendary spirit is for the spirit board. Oh, I know exactly who it is. Just look at the color scheme. Also, there's 2 legendaries. Oh, so they created artwork for them. Oh. Well, I'm really going to be looking forward to what that looks like. And of course, here come the Mii Fighters, the #1 thing I am not expected for, just because I'm terrified of what they could possibly be. Rathalos, so we're getting the Monster Hunter? There they are, the Monster Hunter spirits! What? Oh boy, we were wondering when those were gonna come back. The Hunter set and the Rathlow set, and I also thought I saw a little, yep, right there. The feline hats. Nice. Ghosts and Goblins! We got Arthur Spirit. Nice. Wasn't really expecting that. And that's all. Okay. Not many, but it's definitely something. Well, we finally got the Monster Hunter Mii fighters back. Like, people were wondering when those were gonna show up. Like, people were suggesting we might get a Monster Hunter fighter, and that's where those would show up. Yeah, of course we watched it. Like, I might have freaked out a little too much.
始まっている。今までの参戦ムービーとは全く異なるところがあります。それは何でしょう。実は唯一私が考えていないムービーなんですね。
Really?
参戦ムービーはいつも私が台本を書くところからスタートします。その土台に CG 会社さんやアニメ会社さんと組んで作ることが多いのですが、今回の CG パートは最初の構成からモノリスソフトさんに。
Nice. I mean, for what they created, it looks nice.
そして完成度に驚きました。そしてモノリスソフトさんに委ねるのが何よりであろうと考えたわけです。おかげで原作のリソースも豊富で、原作とのつながりも深く良いものができたと思っています。どうもありがとうございます。
I mean, that's why so many people were questioning whether it was a Smash reveal or something for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because it just looks so much like the actual game.
オフィスの私の席には多くのフィギュアを。
Oh, wow.
未発表のファイターのフィギュアは
Damn, he's a collector just like me. Nice. Yes, I kind of have a thing for collecting figures myself. Like, I might be a little too addicted if I'm being honest. Yeah, I am really looking forward to these fighters when they drop. Like, they definitely seem like a very, very fun character to play. And as for which one I prefer, I honestly prefer Mythra over Pyra. Like, not only in terms of character design, but also in how she looks and moves in-game. Like, I just like characters that are fast, and I also like multi-hitting moves. But I will also still play, I'll of course play both of them on and off. Like, not a fighter I can really see myself maining, but I'll definitely, like, play them for fun, of course.